Okay, right, here we go then. Let's that's up. Let's go and have a ride around. Whee. So, where are we going to go? Let's go down the coast road. Let's go and have a ride down the coast. There you go. Right. So, we're now recording on a couple of devices. So we've got the Insta360, which is up there somewhere. Can't see it. We've got 2 GoPros on the go. So, this is us. We're having a ride out this morning on the old 450 Hemi. Old Rummy, she's doing well. So, yeah. So this is a Sunday morning, the 15th of December. The roads are damp. It's cool. So yeah, I just filled up fuel, so I've got a full tank of gas, and we're just going to have a run down to the ride along the seafront, because we can. So yeah, this is Daedalus Airfield. Used to be RNSA Daedalus Naval Station, and there's the Isle of Widget. Yeah, so that's the Isle of Wight over there. Looks quite a calm day. There's not an awful lot of wind about today. So yeah, so we'll just have a mince along here, and maybe swing by and see Brad, see how he's doing, and because he's ordered himself a new bike. He's got the CM Moto 450 MT. Yeah, where the truck's parked there. This is all up for redevelopment, this place, Daedalus. They're going to be doing stuff in there. So, cool. Oh, look at the state of that poor dog. Oh, some people are cruel. Absolutely cruel. There we go. So, as you can see, we're running along the seafront. Just having a... this is Leon the Solent. So, it looks like there's a southerly breeze. Yeah, looking at that south-southwest, I guesstimate. So, we'll just have a mosey along. And see where we get to. Just having a little ride out. I ain't had a ride out for ages, actually. The lights are going to change for us, yep. So, this is the first time out with my new jacket. My new Royal Enfield fabric jacket, which should hopefully be waterproof. I don't really want to test it out today, but yeah, we'll just have a ride out. Yeah. So basically this is just testing stuff out. Just testing stuff out. Just testing the cameras out, just testing the mics out as well. So I'm trying the mic out on the 360. So we'll just see how we get on with that. I'm also trying out some new pants to save me getting numb bum. So yeah, it's an overcast day, there's no sun about, but it's what we expect at this time of the year. So all these solar farms aren't really producing a huge amount, are they? And today there's not a lot of wind, so there's not a lot of wind. So we've got to rely on gas, because I suppose they're getting rid of all their nuclear. But what they should be doing is putting in these modular nuclear reactors, similar to they have on the old whatchamacallits, submarines. You can have one of these small nuclear reactors around here that do the whole of Gosport and Portsmouth. But I mean, short-sighted governments, basically. Just short-sighted governments. And talking of governments, this Labour one, I mean, I knew that was going to be bad, but Jesus Christ, I didn't think that was going to be quite this bad. I mean, they are horrendous. They haven't got anything right whatsoever. Nothing. Not a thing. And everything they touch turns to rat shit. Everything. And I mean everything. The economy's crashing. I mean, they lie like it's going out of fashion. They just lie all the time. They lie. You just couldn't make it up. So there you go. Let's go and have a look at Stokes Bay, shall we? Let's get around here and have a look at Stokes Bay. Now, yeah, this is rather pleasant this morning. So we go right here. Now this on the right, we'll get a show in a minute. It's Brown Down Camp, and just as a point of interest, it was the first cadet camp I ever went on in about 1971. I think it was about 71. It might be 1970 actually. Yeah, so there's Brown Down Camp. And they've also used that as for the old Lads Army. You remember that series, Lads Army? That when they went bad, Lads Army? So here we are. So that's Brown Down training camp, and then you've got the training area just to the side here. And just going to come down and go round Stokes Bay. So here's the dive museum, and they've been spending quite a lot of money on the place, refurbing it. And that's why all that barrier's around, because they're extending it out the back, apparently. So this here is Stokes Bay, and we've anchored in here many a time actually. It's quite nice to anchor here and stop for lunch, or you can go across the other side to Osborne Bay and anchor there for lunch, which during the summer months many boats do it. So this is Stokes Bay. It's a number 5 bus, and it goes from Fareham bus station to Gosport bus station. and they take forever, that one. It goes all around the houses, all over the place, just as a point of interest. But there you go, there is a boat out there sailing, not many at all. But it looks like a nice day for sailing, actually. And there we go. So that there is that's Stokes Bay done, and there's the Pebbles. There's a little cafe and restaurant there. It's supposed to be quite nice. And yeah, let's just have a mosey along here, and then there's some nice houses along here, and then we'll go across into Fort Road, and we'll go past the golf course, Gosport and Stokes Bay Golf Club. And then we go past Fort Monkton. Now Fort Monkton is belongs to MI6. It's a training establishment where they run courses and stuff like that, primarily for staff, but they do have some spy courses on there. Did I say that out loud? It's supposed to be secret, but there you go. That's old derelict. I don't know what this place was, but it's derelict. It's MOD site, but they've left it go to rack and ruin. Let nature take over. This is the Royal Naval Medical Institute on the left there. So you should be able to see a bit of the golf course as we come round the corner here. Popular for dog walkers. So there's the golf course, there's Fort Monkton just at the back there. Now we're coming down to the Immigration Removal Centre. Now I've had it on good authority that that's what it's going to be. It's going to be an illegal migrant detention and removal centre. So yeah, believe that if you will. Apparently they won't be able to leave, they'll be detained and removed. So there you go, still got scaffolding around the place. They're going to make it really nice and comfortable for them. Looks like they're still struggling at putting a roof on the place. Yeah, okay. So there you have it, that's Immigration Removal Centre, which will house up to sort of 500 apparently. So let's go around this way. So here's Kinetic's place, doing some refurbing work on there. They have been repointing this wall. So this used to be the gunboat yard back in the day when they were running gunboats out of Fort Blockhouse and out of Hasler. And also we've got the Submarine Museum. That's old Hasler Hospital. They're turning it into luxury flats and stuff like that. Retirement homes for the rich and famous. And this is so there's Fort Blockhouse. We come up to Hornet Services Sailing Club and Joint Services Sail Training Joint Services Adventure Sail Training Centre. So that's there. I'm a member of that club, as it happens. So lots of boats are coming out of the water this time of year. There you go, there's the yard, or the marina side of it. Right, so we're just waiting for the lights to change and we'll go over Hasler Bridge. you go. There's a submarine for the submarine museum. HMS Alliance that was, an old diesel sub. I think it was the Second World War one, possibly, maybe. And just over here is Heale Marina. You can't quite see it. And that's their car park outside. So now just coming round into in a Gosport. Old Georgia Dragon, that's been closed, opened and closed a few times. I've had lots of trouble in there over the years, lots of trouble. And at one stage they, it's quite amusing, they banned service personnel from going in there, which is probably why it's had the demise that it's had. But there you go, that's a little bit of Gosport. Let me just have a mosey along here. Walpole Park, that is, and they have lots of events on in there throughout the summer. Yeah, they have fairs in there, they have bands in there and all sorts, so it's a popular little venue. So let's just have a mosey along here. There you go. So we're in what they call Newtown. So you turn left in, it takes you into Asda. And also Gosport Boxing Club. Yep. It's an interesting place, Gosport. It's there's a population of about 290,000-ish, and it's the largest town in England that doesn't have its own railway station. If you want to catch a train, you've got to either go into Fareham, or you have to cross the harbour on the Gosport ferry to get a train from Portsmouth Harbour. So there you go. More useless information. And there's an E2 bus. So we're fairly good with buses. I mean, the buses do run round fairly regular. I mean, we have one about every 20 minutes during the week, and about every 25 minutes on the weekend. So for us, where we live, is good, and because I've got a bus pass, I can use it occasionally. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Oh, it turns left at the turns right at the lights. Yeah, so that comes round here. I think there's a 9A, that's one of our buses, and that runs fairly regular. And there's a 9 and 9A that comes past us, and there's slightly different routes, but for us it's useful. So we're going either to Fareham, or we're going to